Colorful and ReMinD. Both these guys are known for being excellent in Night Elf Mirror. And now they're gonna go up against each other, a duel of South Korea and China, as we have seen so many times before. I think ReMinD is in the blue, right? Yeah, he is. ReMinD in the blue, Colorful in the red. Both Night Elves love going for Demon Hunter and Bears. I would be surprised to see anything else. And indeed, Demon Hunter and Bears will be the choice. Especially Foggy and Moon love playing more macro heavy, with like maybe expansions, with Podem Hunts, maybe with a Podem Huntress AP push. Lawlight also, fairly often, likes to go for that style. But Colorful and ReMinD are firmly in the Bear Mirror territory. And so this should be
a player's forces are under attack.
A pretty steady, peaceful game for the most part, until we see the tier 3 rolling around. And it is Turtle Rock, by the way. This is something that is very rare nowadays. Most tournaments don't have it in the map pool. But here in the TeD Cup 7, it is part of the pool instead of Shallow Grave, which we don't see here. Colorful starting off well with the slippers. Indeed, we have them on both sides. The perfect item here at the start for the Demon Hunter. Oh, and a beautiful creep by Colorful. Pulls out the item carrying creep. Takes that one out quickly with the wisp block. Takes minimal damage. Ring +3. Not the one he prefers, but also not a bad one. Bonus armor on the Demon Hunter is valuable. And gloves on the other side. Very mirrored builds here, of course. 2 Moonwell into tech. And the question is here, who's faster with the creeping? Who's got the better creep route prepared?
A player's forces are under attack.
Purchasing a circlet here is kind of normal. Circlet and boots for ReMinD. Oh, but he's getting surrounded by the creeps. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Alright, this is weird. The Ogre Magi doing a lot of damage. ReMinD might be forced to TP out, and he is. That TP being gone, definitely a bit annoying. Ooh. One archer goes down, though. Where are the archers for ReMinD? Oh, they're over here. Yes, the classic archer creep trick. That's really cool. I like that. 3 archers can creep this camp by, as you can see here, Shadow Melt, blocking. It takes a long time to kill this camp, but you can do it. Well, the timing here for ReMinD is perfect. Coming in once again for the creep jack. And another... Oof. Archer almost goes down. Pretty sure this will have to be a Naga second to stay relevant out on the map. And there we go. Finally, the big creep is taken out. There was a huge jump in experience right here for the Demon Hunter. Item is Talisman of Evasion. That's very useless. But at least gonna give him some gold. And we do see the Naga for Colorful. But ReMinD is going for the Keeper, actually. Trying to bank on the late game. With Entangle and, most importantly, Thorn's Aura. Parry App found here actually a very good item for a Demon Hunter. One cheeky burn being used, but the Demon Hunter now very low HP. Can't really do too much anymore. And there we see. The archers were able to take out that camp. Finally, the Keeper got a little bit of experience from it. Well. Alright, here we go. Items all picked up. Lore, tier 3.
The town is under
On
siege.
both sides.
A player's forces are under attack.
Doesn't have a shop yet, right? Yeah, not yet. You will need a shop later, but normally you want to delay that until your tier 3 is about to finish, because you want to go heavily into units first and go for that shop only later. Strong items here on Colorful's Demon. Gives a lot of them over to the Naga as well. He's not quite level 3 yet. So ReMinD has a bit of an experience lead. Not by much though. Item for him, Scroll the Beast. So that's 2 terrible items. Talisman and Scroll the Beast. Both horrible. Sells them.
A player's forces are under attack.
Claws of Attack +9 on the other hand. That one certainly is going to be quite nice. One of Mana Stealing also there, a bad item for Colorful. This one should be getting sold also. Normally, the rule of thumb is that the Naga is better in the early mid-game in the Knight of Mirror, but the Keeper is better in the late game with the Thorns Aura in the Bear Mirror. So the longer this goes, the better it should be for ReMinD, I guess. And this is a big map, of course. Turtle Rock. Lots of creeps to go around. This could take still quite some time before we have the first big fight. Helm of Valor. It's very good for the Demon Hunter. 10.4 armor right now. Very, very tanky.
A player's forces are under attack.
Naga getting level 3, but absolutely no mana, this Naga for Colorful. Was waiting for the bears to come in, was waiting for tier 3 to finish. Phoenix, ReMinD just arrived on tier 3. Khadga's Pipe, ooh, baby. Sick item for the bears. It's gonna be so much more mana for Rejuve and Roar. And also, good for the heroes, of course. Don't want to leave that invuln behind. 3 levels now for ReMinD. And a bit of a supply lead as well. 48 for him against 43 for Colorful. Both with the Orb of Venom. Both Demon Hunters pretty strong. And no Moon Juice at all here for Colorful. That's a bit worrying. And ReMinD, of course, on the way forward again. This Moonlight might be getting taken out, but not quite yet. 2 more bears in production. We've not seen any abolished yet. Ah, there we go. Okay. There's the abolish. Alright, Colorful finally gonna be ready to fight. He's got 4 bears out. He's got Mark of the Claw being researched. Quite early, I might say. Entangle getting, however, dispelled quickly. Where's the Fog Lightning? The Naga. Not using her Fog Lightning yet. There we go. Finally coming in. Good damage there. Demon Hunter in trouble, but does have the heal potion, of course. Staff out. Saves the 1 bear. ReMinD seems to have just simply way more bears in this fight. Might just be winning this already, which is pretty crazy. Entangle. So strong against these single bears. Takes that one out as well. Staff on cooldown at the moment. The Demon Hunter has to be careful. Quick to spell on the Entangle. Nicely done. Oh, the Demon! One more mana burn would do it. He's chasing. Trying to get the burn. Oh my god, the rejuve. Oh my god, the rejuve. Oh my god. He was just 5 mana off. And then he gets killed. And that's game. GG. 1-0 for ReMinD, showing again how damn good he is the Night Elf Mirror. With an attack that was coming in way faster than I thought. I thought he was going upgrades, go creeping. He had the late game Demon Hunter, Keeper, of course. But no. Quick 1-0, he goes for the Jugular, Turtle Rock. Goes to ReMinD. And now ReMinD one map away from making it into the playoffs. Of course, Colorful, if he drops down to the lower bracket, would also be the big favorite there to make it through in second position. But that was a pretty quick 1-0. How long was that game? Like 12 minutes? 13 minutes, maybe? Maybe even shorter. We basically just made it barely to 50 supply and then one fight and that was it. Second map is going to be Tighthunters, which is a map where I think we see mostly Bear Mirror nowadays, even by the not so bear heavy players like Foggy, like Moon. So strategically we should expect more of the same here, I would say. With bears looking very likely. Colorful, who was unfortunately not able to show his skills at DreamHack because of the COVID restrictions from China. And ReMinD, who did go there, but didn't fare too well. What happened to him again in the group stage? He beat Focus first, right, in the first game. And then he moved on in the upper bracket, and then he lost... Who did he lose to? Was it Foggy? No, it wasn't Foggy, right? Was it Foggy? Okay, it was Foggy, apparently. And then he lost to Focus in the lower bracket in the rematch. But now, looking quite good right here. ReMinD in the top left in the red. On match point. Colorful in the blue, trying to equalize. I would say 99%. This should be double Demon Hunter. Right? Right? Yeah. I know, my boys.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tighthunters is another one of those maps where you can try to stack up the demon very effectively, which is important. You need some items on this Demon Hunter. Some circlets, some claws, some gloves, slippers, rings. They're all very nice. That's the great thing about a Demon Hunter. He's a great item carrier. Everything is good on him outside of mana, basically. Bonus armor, damage, HP, HP regen, it's all good. Just bonus mana is kind of useless. But could be useful on a second hero. Early detonate by ReMinD, trying to tax the moon juice more. Interesting. Mana burn. Mana burn. There we go. Oh, he waited for 49 mana. Wow. The min-maxing. He wanted to do as much burn damage as he could before the opponent was able to use their own mana burn.
Players' forces are under attack.
Couple of archers. Should be 4 or 5. And then we're going to go into lures and tier 3 and bears. Question is, what's the second hero going to be? Is he going to be a keeper again? For ReMinD, that of course worked well on map 1. Or is it going to be the Naga?
Forces are under attack.
Keeper is more the old school approach. And of course ReMinD is certainly an old school player. But Colorful this time does seem to be creeping faster. And got some great items. Ooh, baby. Circle Slipper Gloves. Making this Demon Hunter very strong. Look at that attack speed. Oh my god. Look at that attack speed. Jesus.
A player's forces are under attack.
In terms of Demon Hunter strength, Colorful very clearly in the lead at the moment. Also close to level 3. Oh, he's going to go for the Naga. This is a good timing for Colorful. How close is it to tier 2? Very, very close. Gonna have to be a TP out. But there should be a dust. Oh! Didn't quite use it in time. Okay, good TP.
Under siege.
Somehow ReMinD actually not losing anything right there. And he is going Keeper once again. Keeper, lore.
Forces are under
And it
attack.
should be one lore into tier 3. Wait, where's the Naga? Colorful going double lore before tier 3. That's kind of unusual nowadays. Here's the Naga. Oh, but the creep jack here is going to be sick. ReMinD with the greedy camp. Oh, and Colorful saw it coming. And that could be the creep jack to win the game. Demon Hunter gets level 3, but I think he's dead. Yep. It's gonna get blocked. No way to get out. Demon Hunter falls, and that has to be game. Yep. GG is called. Quick 1-0. Strong equalizer by Colorful. One step ahead. Every step of the way, it seemed like. 6-minute game only. And that brings us to our first 1-1 of the day. And thank you also to Tokotronic with a 16-month resub. Much appreciated. And the third map is going to be last, Refuge. Another great map for Demon Hunter and Bears. And certainly, that shall be what we'll be seeing. 50% win rate against each other. And indeed, they seem to be very evenly matched. They have met quite a few times recently against each other in online tournaments. And it's always a great back and forth. These two, in terms of just straight up bear mirror, clearly seem to be the best in the world. Alright. I need to get a glass of water, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. We do once again, of course, see the double demon hunter. On this map specifically, sometimes we see a lot of reliance on archer, naga, and mercenary push. With like 6 archers, double mercs, and then play aggressive, try to claim the shops in the middle. These creep camps for the consumable items, extremely, extremely important. Circlet versus ring. The first item drop definitely favoring Mr. ReMinD.
A player's forces are under attack.
And a completely mirrored creep route here as well, as it seems. Get the level 2 from the High Priest and then go over to the natural. Oh, the Wand of Illusion, also perfect for ReMinD. That means he's going to take almost no damage on his real hero. And that's going to result in much more moon juice for him. Claws of Attack. Thankful for this one. And also ReMinD can easily creep the rest of this camp. Pretty early Hunter's Hall for colorful, right? 2 archers only? 2 archers only on both sides. Wait, what? Is that normal? Alright, big items here. What do we get? Lighthorn of Stormwind, very good. And Zoe Mask. It's kind of alright. I would say it's not really that good. Even for Naga or for Keeper. Oh, I like this though. This is really cool. Using the last illusion to creep this camp as well. Gets the boots. And it's going to pick up the big item here. Really cool creep route by ReMinD. Big mana potion. Oh, might be fortunate with the TP actually. Mana burn, but okay, with the boots. He's more than agile enough to get away. Another big mana potion. Normally, everyone loves big mana potions with the exception of Demon Hunter. And ReMinD again with the Keeper. Trust in his old school Keeper style. But that means that right now with the Naga, Colorful is getting a bit ahead here in the middle. Getting more experience. And again we have the double lore against single lore into tier 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Remo was trying to stick around. Slow the opponent down. Don't allow him to creep too much to buy time for the Keeper. And now, these entangles can be really good. Oh, but he's actually heading south. Not looking really for a big fight. Is he trying to snipe the red camp, perhaps? Yeah, seems like that's the plan. Wow, what a sick West Scout. Oh my god. Kalov was actually going to see this happening. I don't think he can do anything about it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh. And look at that. With the entangle. Easily trapping the Ogre Lord. Lots of great items possible here. Legion Doomhorn. Boom! That's one of those. You know what? The Soul Mask right now for the Demon Hunter is actually pretty good. This means he's gonna have more burns and also he's gonna need a bit less moon juice. Oh, the Naga very far forward right there. Entangle still fairly dangerous. The Dryad getting targeted quite heavily. Okay, but only an archer goes down for Colorful. He seems to be salvaging this well. Demon Hunter, very low HP over here for ReMinD. He's waiting for the bears to come in. Oh, Ancient of War. A bit over-eager at the lab. And Colorful will get the red camp here finally. Medallion.
A player's forces are under attack.
High levels on Colorful side. Demon Hunter already level 4. That was very fast. And the Naga should be 3 soon as well. Pretty passive game, as oftentimes is the case in Bear Mirror. Just creeping at the beginning with a tiny bit of skirmishes. And before 50 supply, we don't really take a fight usually. Healthstone also. Great item for the demon right there. Over here we had heal wards. Oh, that's even better. That's one of the sickest items.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 4 for the Demon Hunter. And might be time to step into our first big tango. 3 bears on ReMind's side. Heal ward in the back. Ooh, wonderfully placed. And ReMind running away from that right away. Didn't feel like he could cancel that heal ward. Let's get the staff. Could disengage, but the Dryad Spears are flying still and more slow is being applied. Colorful deciding not to chase.
A player's forces are under attack.
Showy Mask still on the Demon Hunter. Kind of cool, actually. This means he's gonna have pretty much mana burns always at the ready. So ReMind definitely needs a heal scroll. Goes for that. Also a protection scroll. Oh my god, the heal ward. So much sick value. Dryad trying to come in for the dispel, and it does. But just if it runs for a couple of seconds, this does some good healing. The third one was dispelled very quickly, however. That one was not too effective. Staff out on the bear. ReMind seemingly losing this fight. Or is he? More bears are going down. Through the entangle, another bear on the other side will also be falling. It's a very even exchange still, it seems. Oh, Keeper, though. Needs to be careful. Might be forced into the TP. It's very close. Mana burn. Mana burn. Ready now. Oh, he missed it. He could have killed him with a burn. He didn't realize he was about to have the mana. But even without that, Colorful is finding more and more kills. Takes out that Berserker as well. ReMind now down to 31 supply only. And now every fresh bear that comes in brings double reju with it, which is so strong nowadays. ReMind definitely took a beating that fight. He's still down in supply. But he will have double orb here pretty soon, most likely. Colorful could also go for double orb. Upgrade wise, we have Colorful with 2-1 in queue. 1-1 for ReMind, who's a bit behind in that regard. Crystal Ball. And the Keeper's still on level 3. That's a big problem for him. Keeper doesn't have that level 2 Thorns Aura yet, but will get it from this camp. Oh, Claws +9. Good item for the Naga. And level 4 already, and the Demon Hunter about to be 5. Just needs one more tiny kill and then he'll be there. ReMind also very, very close to that level 5. Alright, we're getting ready for the next big fight. When's it gonna break out? Colorful is going into upkeep. More bears. ReMind at 50. And did get the level 5 demon. Crystal Ball. Sees no expansion. Heal scrolls here certainly going to be important for a big fight. We have a heal scroll and protection scroll on Colorful side. Catches a bear, but there is a staff. Oh, Colorful canceled the bears. Going back into no upkeep. Back into more upgrades. 1 level advantage on the Chinese side. But we do have level 2 thorns. 20% damage reflection from the bears.
player's forces are under attack.
No second orb yet here. What item should he drop? Maybe actually the boots. Can't believe I'm saying it. Oh, no, you know what? Probably put the gloves on the keeper. But yeah, he needs a second orb. Demon Hunter without orb hardly does any damage. This Sobi mask... Okay, he doesn't have it anymore, but this Sobi mask was pretty good for a while. Resulted in the demon having way more mana. Alright, in we go. The next big fight. 68 supply suddenly for Colorful. Some of that still stuck in production or on the way. But ReMinD not even going into upkeep yet. He just simply doesn't have the gold. And he's super broke. Oh my god, Rejuve absolutely everywhere. Kind of surprised to not see Wisps in here as well. He managed to fall back behind his wall. Oh my god, the mana burn does so much damage. They just lost too many bears earlier. It's just too far down in gold. Colorful gonna fall back real quick. And look at those bears. Look at those juicy bears with a double rejuve. Oh! Dispel and Staff. At the very end, saving that single bear. Nicely done. And here we see it. Double rejuve from every bear that comes in. So much sustain, so much staying power. I think you borrow a rush with 100 bits. The Dryades are actually out of mana, so the Entangle here could once again be very effective. Demon Hunter still doesn't have the Orb of Venom. He's missing so much damage on this demon. Speaking of Demon Hunter, Colorful's DH also in trouble, but he's got such a huge army. Oh, nice Wisp detonate. No roar at all anymore on Colorful's side. Can he do it? Can he somehow do it? Demon Hunter entangled, right-clicked, Invo Potion committed. Stab is on cooldown right now. The Naga is about to get level 5 right here, by the way. And there it is. Doesn't have mana, though. But ReMinD somehow holds in the main. Wow. That was crazy. Being down 15 supply. ReMinD still holds, but he's still down hugely in supply. They don't have Wellspring yet. Neither one does. Maybe they felt they needed more bear upgrades to stand a fighting chance. And indeed, for Colorful, it's 2-3 upgrades already. Very strong on these bears and dryads. Still no orb on this demon. But yeah, maybe ReMinD feels he's too broke. Can't afford the orb, just needs more bears perhaps. One heal scroll, one invuln for Colorful. Everything now nicely healed up again thanks to the rejuve. Over and over.
Player's forces are under attack.
We got the roar activated. ReMinD still sitting at 50. Waiting for the next wave of attack to come in. This should kill him 99% of the time. But can he make the miracle happen? Roar, and in we go. Oh my god, it's so many bears. Is that 10 bears for Colorful? I think it is. The 3 bears can't even attack. Stuck at the back because it's a fairly narrow choke right here. It's like the Battle of Thermopylae. Okay, but ReMinD, not gonna fight it out to the bitter end here. He's gonna call for the GG, realizing this one was not winnable anymore. and Colorful brings it back after losing the first map, our WGL Summer Champion will win this one, and Colorful through in first place out of Group A.